Page 26. Adding fractions. Add. State any excluded values, wholes, and vertical asymptotes. Let's review the steps for subtracting and adding fractions. First, you want to set up the fractions with a least common multiple to make them have same denominators. On number 1, they have the same denominator, so you could skip that step. If you're subtracting, you would distribute the negative sign into the second fraction. And then you would change the middle operator to a positive. Now, after you have the like denominators, you'll combine like terms in the numerator. And then you'll have one denominator. Factor, wholes, and cancel, reduce, and then find your vertical asymptotes. Let's look at this one. We have 1/2 plus 1/3. The least common multiple would be 6. And so you'd multiply the 2 by 3 to get that. So we'll multiply the special unity fraction 3 over 3. And then the second fraction 2 over 2. So then we have 3 plus 2 all over 6. That's 5/6. Let's look at this one. So we're going to multiply by the unity fraction x minus 1 over x minus 1. And then the second fraction, x plus 1 over x plus 1. A lot of times when you have variables like this with binomials, you just end up multiplying by each other. And that will always work too. It's just that if it's not the least common multiple, if it's just a common multiple, you might need to reduce more at the end. So then we have x minus 1 plus x plus 1 all over x minus 1 times x plus 1. Combine like terms, we have 2x over x minus 1 and then x plus 1. Doesn't look like anything cancels, but we do have two VAs. X equals plus or minus 1. So your excluded values is x can't equal a positive 1 or a negative 1. Let's look at this last one, 2 over x plus 4. Remember, 4 is really 4 over 1. So least common multiple of x and 1 would be x. You would multiply x by 1 to get x, and you'd multiply 1 by x to get x. So let's do that. Multiply these by 1 over 1, and then this one by x over x. So they get 2 over x plus 4x over x. Combine like terms, we have 4x plus 2 over one denominator x. You could also write that as 2 parentheses x plus 1, or 2x plus 1, all over x. You have one excluded value because we can't have 0 in the denominator. Finish up the rest of this page and then move on to the next page.